hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Big smile, they haven't got a clue. Yeah, they're living a good life, can't see what he is going through. They're driving fast cars, they don't know where they're going. In the fast lane, living life without a line. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in.
Make a good, nice little lap on that. So I think the key on these type of downhill rocks is to want to be letting the bike do the work really. And the key is to not take the brakes too much, just let it roll. That way it's going to grip. So obviously you don't want the front wheel turning and throwing you off. You don't want it digging into a hole. So again, the weight on the back wheel. I think the key is just to have confidence to let the brakes off and let the bike roll. Not too many revs either. You can give it squirts of gas and then roll over the bits if you think it's gonna a bit slippy or you think the front wheel's gonna dig in on a rock. So just listen to the engine revs, try and look at the body position and what the suspension's doing. road. You can see him staying quite low on the bike, over the back, knees bent.
You're all set.
Start to go a bit faster. I think I was in second gear there. Sort of keep the clutch slipping a bit. As soon as you let that clutch out, that's when it starts to bounce and kick a bit. So if the clutch is slipping, keeping the pressure, the engine pulling, the pressure pulling on the back wheel in an even way, keeping the engine revs even really. Extreme enduro, you'll have a short run and a bit of a banking where you need to get your speed up fairly quickly and hit it in the correct way. So you've got a few different levels here, which is good. You can start off to the right here. So similar to the wheelie technique, but you don't actually have to lift the front wheel. You just want to basically take the weight off the front wheel as it hits, so that it's not going in too hard. And then it's all about moving your body to the front of the bike at the correct time as it's going up. So don't be tempted to, common mistake is to see a hill climb, get loads of power on straight away. It's quite slippy, so you want to feed it in, and it's all about this meter before it, where you're going to be getting the power on and pulling on, taking the tension on the bars, pulling yourself forwards, and then once it's up, you can sit down and just let the bike drift away.
Just like that.
So I'll be flexing the knees a lot as well, keep emphasising this. I'll be going down with them legs as the front wheel's hitting and pulling up, pulling myself forward. So you've probably seen it before, people hit it, the back wheel jumps up. The aim is to keep the back wheel on the ground, because once it's in the air you can't do anything with it. You're not going to be able to get any grip. It's going to upset the suspension. So trying to keep the back wheel on the ground and the revs nice and controlled when you're on top.
First gear, second gear.
First gear will be enough. You know, it's not about speed, it's more about getting the power on at the right time. You first.
Get on in there, Nick. Fucker makes it look easy, boy. Get on in there.
So this is probably the hardest one, would you say, where it's got a bit of a dip just before it. I'm going to make an effort to compress the suspension into it, push down, so it's sending me up rather than not into it and bouncing back. Careful.
Yeah, Graham. angle like this, you wouldn't necessarily hit it at a 90. Get a 90 safer, but you don't have enough run to... Okay.
She sees him walking in a straight line. That's not really her style. And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is